bit more balanced.
Interesting. Juliet, an intelligence source is telling CNN that his move was a suicide bomb designed to destroy the Russia investigation. What do you say to that?
It certainly looks that way, whether that was his intention or not, because no one can look at this committee as formed, as being objective. I will agree with Mark, though. I mean, I have much more confidence in the Senate investigation. They also have subpoena power. And then, of course, let's not forget there's an FBI investigation, which it does not have to, align around politics, which a lot, with 100 agents, that's a lot of agents looking into this information. So the House will continue, and it will, unfortunately, I think, just given what Nunes did this week, be difficult to take seriously. But there's another piece that came out today that Nunes said, which for me was the jaw dropper, when he said that now Carter Page, Manafort, and Roger Stone are all agreeing to talk somewhere, sometime to the committee. That may seem interesting. It's not that interesting to me because I don't think they'll be under oath. But the name that's not mentioned is a name I mention often on the show, Mike Flynn, the former National Security Advisor. It is starting to look like, from my sources and then also from open reporting, that Mike Flynn is the one who may have a deal with the FBI, and that's why we have not heard from him for some time.
Can I ask you something?
If that is true, this...
Go on. Finish your thought. Let her finish. Finish your thought.
No, if that is true, and it's just one has to look at, there's 4 names and 3 of them are willing to talk voluntarily. So, but if that is true, then there is someone who was high up in the team. He wasn't a mere volunteer, and was the National Security Advisor for some time, whose dealings with Turkey at one stage, and then of course with Russia, have come under suspicion. And as I've said before on the show with Jason and others, there's a lot of dots. I am not at collusion yet. I am, but on a scale from 0 to 10, it's hard to be anywhere under 6 at this stage.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something, Juliet? So I heard this during the remember the Comey letter and the investigation and Hillary Clinton. Democrats would say Hillary Clinton is not under investigation. Jason is saying the president is not under investigation. Who's under investigation here? Is the president under investigation?
I don't know where Jason. I mean, I don't. We've been told by the FBI
no answer.
That
no
the
answer.
That the
let
president.
her answer.
Wait. Jason. So we've been told by the FBI so far that the president isn't specifically under investigation. But wait, we have also been told by Comey, and this is what we know so far. So I'm not speculating here. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. That the investigation does involve people related to the Trump campaign. We don't know who those people are, but we've all heard the same names, and their potential dealings with the Russians leading up to the campaign, including the most important thing, which is, of course, when was the release, and did the Trump campaign know the release of the WikiLeaks emails?
Okay.
There's no evidence. There's no evidence whatsoever of any wrongdoing.
No, Jason, 1 second. As I said, you don't have to be a collusion. It is just, as an investigation unfolds over time, a national security investigation unfolds in time, it takes time. People who didn't talk at some stage will talk later on. And the problem with what Nunes is doing is he's trying to get to the end before any of the investigators are there. That's all.
Okay.
I'm not at collusion. I'm not saying Trump should go to jail.
I've got
but just let this unfold.